Hi, Elena, and thank you for getting me the correct files uploaded again. I just wanted to run through a few fixes that you need to make before you move on to the CSS. What I do is I just come in and I click on every tag and make sure that the closing tag is there and it lights up purple, so that's good. This is good, although, oh no, I'm sorry, this is good. Title is great, meta character. So this is the stuff that just the search engines see. Then your body tag comes and it closes at the very end, so that's perfect. In your header, you don't have anything, and yet you have your site branding and tagline just hanging out here. So these two things go inside of your header. So I'm just going to cut them and paste them inside here. So your header, okay, your navigation div is kind of out of order too. I'm going to cut that out and move it down here where it belongs. So your header is right here, which is good. Here's your header and the end of the header div. Inside it, you have a div for site branding in a heading 1, and you have a div for a tagline in a paragraph. And your overall header ends there, so that's perfect. Your navigation, like I said, the open and close for that was out of order. The next thing that comes is your navigation, which opens here and closes here. That's perfect. And you have an unordered list with list items. Remember, I just moved one of these down here a second ago, so make sure it looks like this. Then you come to your body content. That's the stuff that changes page by page, and it ends right here. And inside of that, you have a heading 2. You have a paragraph with an image, and you have a paragraph with text, so that's perfect. The only thing that you don't have, and I'm not sure that I totally talked about it, but I would like you to do it before you move on to HTML, is to add a footer. So, whoops, div ID equals footer, end quote, and then close that a couple lines down. Inside your footer, you typically have maybe the name of your company and your copyright. So if nothing else, do copyright, and then the symbol for that is ampersand copy semicolon 2020 fid skin. So in your footer, that should be in a paragraph. Close that out. There you go. So just add that to all of your pages as well. And then when you're writing your CSS, make some code for the footer. So maybe put that in a different background color, a different text color, maybe make it smaller and italicized or something like that. So just fixing those couple of things and adding the footer. And once you get it correct on your index page, go ahead and save that page, and then go to your other pages and make sure that everything looks exactly the same except for your body content piece. So on your story page, your body content is a heading 2 and 1 paragraph. Perfect. Just make sure everything above it and below it matches your index page. And also on your contact page, on this one you have something goofy. You have your body up here, but you have another one here and a closing here. This one, I think what you meant to say here is that this is the div of ID equals body content. I think that's what you'd been calling it on the other pages. Let me look quickly. Yeah. So on your contact page, make sure that you make that a div and close that div. So this is what would change on this page. You have a paragraph with a hyperlink. Perfect. So just a couple of really small changes, but make sure that you do that. Fix up that index page first and make the other two replicate that. The only thing changing out is the body content section on each. So let me know if you have any questions.